Welcome to Costa Maya. We'll see some locals doing some rituals, some local wildlife Amanda's trying to capture and bring home.
Hi,
Say hello to Henry, and then we'll sail on back home.
Under the sun, with a drink in hand, friends all around, living life so grand. Cruise ship sails on, we're drifting away, laughing and singing, it's a perfect day. Watching the wake, it's a beautiful sight, making memories, feeling so fine. At the arch railing, we're catching the breeze, sipping on good times, just us and the sea.
Good morning from Costa Maya. The ship's currently docking. Here's our view from the balcony right now. Lighthouse off there in the distance. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say I just saw a little falcon fly by. Just looking for some fish. We do not have any excursions planned today. We're just kind of wing it again. We've never been here before. When you walk around the city, get a lay of the land. I believe there's a little a pool area and a small beach that we can access. So the little one can play in the water, and his yaya can play with him. We could all play with him. So come on along. Let's have a great day in Costa Maya. Here in port next to Harmony of the Seas. You know me, I gotta do a little ship spot, and then there I go. It's a big girl. Perfect timing. We walked right up to the Danza de los Voledares ritual. It's closely connected to fertility, corn, and the harvest. It originated in Veracruz. It started as a way to appease the gods and end severe drought. Check out this large complimentary pool. Yeah, you can just walk right off the ship and put your stuff down next to one of these chairs and jump in. There's a nice swim up bar over there. There's a restaurant next to it. There's some nice views of the cruise ship right there behind there. There's, like you see, flamingos here. They're a crowd favorite. Everybody stops and takes pictures. Of course, I did too. Along the way, we found the taxi stand and we decided to go to Maja Hall. We came to Panchos for the day. It's $15 per person, $5 per person for the taxi ride over here, so you figure $20 per person for the day. You got beach chairs, we got showers back there. The food's not included, it's extra, but it seems to be good prices. I got like 10 beers for 35 bucks. They're not big beers, they're little 8-ounce beers, but seems to be decent prices. Got a nice view of your cruise ship over there. The only bad thing is you just gotta learn to say no thank you about 111 times a day, because you're gonna have a gauntlet of people trying to sell you bracelets, toys, trinkets, cigars, things like that. You just say no thank you, and they go on about their business, and then you can go on about enjoying your day. But beautiful view out here. They've got this barrier up to keep the seaweed down, so that's good. Keeps the water pretty clear here. Not bad for a beach day. If you look behind me as I'm lounging on the beach, you can see Amanda back there getting her massage. I think she paid $20 or something like that for 30 minutes. Not a bad deal. And then we ran into a wild Costa Mayan black panther. Amanda found some local wildlife.
Oh, look how cute.
Be
Hey,
careful.
baby.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy.
Maja Hall is a fishing village about 1.5 miles from the port area. It's just a short taxi ride. Those guys right there would be glad to take you out on a charter and take you fishing. There's some chairs there, some nice palm trees. You just lay there in the breeze and soak up the day. There's a nice view of the Islander from where I was sitting. I did zoom in a little bit there. But we spent about 3 or 4 hours there, and then we decided to head back to port, do a little shopping, and then get back on the ship. I took these pictures while the ladies were shopping. Gotta love that ship. Goodbye, Costa Maya. See you later. Of course, we had to sit there at the aft and watch the wake as we sailed away from Costa Maya before getting ready for dinner. After dinner, we took a few pictures. Here's Rhett with Jaws. Hung out in the flip-flop bar and went to the casino. We were kind of tired and went to bed. Good morning, Wake viewers. We got another sea day. It's our last day on the cruise. Full day on the cruise, unfortunately. But we're going to make the most of it. We're going to have a good breakfast, get our day started, go hang out by the pool, have some drinks, hang out with some new friends we met along the way, and just like I said, make the most of our last day on the cruise. It looks like there's a MSC cargo ship out there. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not. But I love a good sea day. Probably in the afternoon, come in here and lay down, take a nice nap. Nothing like a sea day nap. Come on, let's go have some fun. I opted for the breakfast burrito from the Mexican Cutie, and then of course I had to go to the Havana Daydreamin' Bar and get a Cuban coffee. If you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe. That way you can come along with us on all our adventures. Leave a comment below if you go on the Margaritaville Sea Islander. And by the way, with that being said, I am a travel agent. If you'd like to sail on this ship, send me a message and we'll get you on your perfect Islander getaway. Tell Henry hello.
Hi, Henry.
Seemed like lots of folks on our deck were into decorating their doors and walls. And Rhett's still looking for Henry. We spent most of our sea day just hanging by the pool, enjoying some ice cream, taking some pictures, hanging with family and friends. We made it down to the Veterans Tribute. That was awesome. Our room steward always seemed to do something with Captain Hudson and our towel animals. And look at the way the shadow from the flip-flops is on the wall there. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but it sure made for a pretty cool effect. Then it was time for the sock exchange. There's Amanda repping the Wakeview socks. Here are the socks we ended up coming home with after the sock exchange. And of course, Rhett wanted to sit down for the picture, so D and J obliged. And here we are with 300 of our new best friends. We'd like to take this time to give a shout out to D&J from Parodeejay for hosting this incredible group cruise. From the exciting group excursions to the fantastic raffle prizes, trivia, and even the sock exchange, they truly made this week a blast for everyone, no matter your age. If you haven't checked out their channel yet, please be sure to subscribe for some amazing cruise content. Thank you, D&J, for making this trip so memorable. We all had a wonderful time this week, and thank you to Sarah and Laura and Caroline and Mel from the Travel Flirts for helping behind the scenes. We know all of you helped more than everybody will ever know. And again, thank you all for helping to make this just an epic cruise. We had a wonderful time, and we can't wait to see you all again. Here's another look at the giant flip-flop in the atrium lounge. Very cool. There's Rhett with his new plush parrot next to the ship model. We spent the rest of the evening taking some fun pictures with Rhett on the stairs there, laying in the porthole. Then we went to the arcade, teaching Rhett how to ride a motorcycle. That was pretty fun. Then we spent the rest of the night taking some family photos. All in all, it was a great cruise, and now it's just time to sail on back to Tampa Bay. Welcome back to Tampa, y'all. The week is over. Boo! We are back at Terminal 6. Rolling in. Guess we'll go get some breakfast and roll our bags up the ship. Well, guys, that was our day in Cozumel and our day at sea. I know we didn't have a lot of video footage, I apologize, but we spent the day enjoying family and in the ship and enjoying the company of a lot of new friends that we made along this cruise. And again, I'd like to thank D&J for having such an awesome group cruise. Everyone had a wonderful time. I didn't talk to anybody who had any issues at all. And as far as Margaritaville, Sea Islander, I highly recommend that ship. I know they're a small cruise line. You've heard probably some horror stories about them, but as far as the Islander, they couldn't have picked a better ship to have this group cruise on. The group cruise director did a great job getting venues for us that we all fit in. Just, I can't say enough good things about them. So anyway, I digress. If you would like to go on a trip like this, remember I am a travel agent. We can get you on the Islander or any cruise ship you really want to go on. So everybody, remember, wander, explore, and repeat. Bye.